everyone, I'm Lisa Cheplack, nutrition chef with Green Our Planet. I have a question for you. Everyone likes soup, right? Soups are nutritious, they're tasty, and on a cold day, they're also wonderfully hot. A nice bowl of hot soup on a cold day can really warm you up. But what about having soup on a hot summer day? Would you want a bowl of soup to warm you up? No, of course not. If it's a really warm day, wouldn't you prefer something cold? Well, I have an answer for you. Gazpacho. Do you know what gazpacho is? It's a cold soup. Thousands of years ago, ancient Roman and Greek soldiers used to crumble up some old bread, add some vinegar and garlic to it, and mix that together while they were on military campaigns. It gets hot in Greece and Rome in the summer, so the soldiers didn't have to heat anything up. They called the bread mixture posca, and they ate it cold. More than 1,000 years later, Columbus took the recipe the Greeks and Romans invented to the New World, which means the Americas. While there, he discovered tomatoes and cucumbers, which he brought back to Europe, which was the Old World. Eventually, people in Andalusia, which is part of southern Spain, began to experiment with the old Roman and Greek recipe and gradually added tomatoes, cucumbers, and water to the mixture until eventually they created a soup that they served not hot, but chilled. The Spaniards called it gazpacho, which comes from the word gaspalago, meaning a little house of treasures. They were referring to all the tasty ingredients gathered from around the old and new worlds. Today, gazpacho is eaten worldwide, including in the finest restaurant, and remains the perfect soup to eat chilled on a hot summer day. Now that you know the fascinating history of gazpacho, how about we make it? It's really easy to prepare. The first thing you need to make your gazpacho is a blender. As we add each item to the blender, I'll tell you how healthy each of these vegetables are. Let's get started. First thing we're going to add is tomatoes. Tomatoes are a great source of the antioxidant lycopene, which has been linked to many health benefits. They are also a great source of vitamin C, potassium, folate, and vitamin K. The beneficial nutrients that they have help fight disease and keep your body healthy. We're going to use about 6 of these Roma tomatoes. You want to make sure your tomatoes are nice and ripe. Our next ingredient is cucumbers. Have you ever heard the phrase cool as a cucumber? That's because cucumbers are 95% water, which hydrates your body and keeps you cool. Cucumbers contain vitamin B and C, along with minerals like copper, phosphorus, potassium, and magnesium. You can peel your cucumbers if you want, but we're just going to leave the peel on for this. You just want to chop your cucumbers just like this. Add them to the blender. Next, we're going to add bell pepper. I'm going to use a red bell pepper and a green bell pepper today. You can use any type of garden variety peppers that you have and that you like. Bell peppers are loaded with many vitamins and antioxidants, especially vitamin C. For this reason, they have several health benefits, such as improved eye health and reduced risk of several chronic diseases. going to use about half of each of these peppers. And again, you don't have to have perfect cuts. You can just chop them like this and add them right to your blender. You want to just remove the seeds from your bell pepper, so make sure to take those out as well, just like that. It's ready to add to our blender. Then we're going to add 2 ingredients that are so healthy we consider these nature's medicine: onions and garlic. I'm going to use red onion, but you can use any type of onion that you like or that you have on hand. Onions are good sources of vitamin C, vitamin B6, potassium, and folate. White garlic is rich in vitamin C, vitamin B6, thiamine, potassium, calcium, phosphorus, copper, and manganese. They are packed with disease-fighting nutrients and help keep your immune system healthy. Garlic is so flavorful, so I'm going to add 2 large garlic cloves to our blender. And there's our onion. So I'll just go ahead and chop it. I'm going to scoop it up and add it into our blender. Ready to blend. Isn't it looking beautifully? It's blended so nicely. So now we're just going to add a few more things. Traditionally, gazpacho is made by adding some bread to our mixture. This is going to help thicken it up a little bit. It's definitely optional, but if you have some bread you'd like to add, you can definitely add some bread to your gazpacho. So I'm going to add about a cup of bread already chopped up into our blender. And then I'm going to add some fresh herbs. I'm just going to add a few for now, and then we're going to garnish our soup with some fresh herbs too. So you just want to use a few for right now. We're going to add some parsley and some basil. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of olive oil, and then we're going to blend that all up together. All right, now we're going to add our gazpacho to a large bowl. We're just going to add a couple more ingredients. First, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of sherry vinegar. You can also add lemon juice or red wine vinegar. I'm going to mix that in. Look how beautiful that looks. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of salt and some fresh ground pepper. You'll want to refrigerate your gazpacho for a couple hours for all of those flavors to marinate together. Now the fun part of serving your gazpacho is the toppings. You can add any sort of toppings you like. We're going to add some chopped cucumber, avocado, some croutons, fresh basil, and fresh parsley. Doesn't our gazpacho look delicious? And now for the best part, tasting it. That is so delicious. I can't wait for you to try it. So the next time it's hot outside, don't forget that you can have a nice cold soup. All you have to do is gather together some of these old world and new world ingredients and make some delicious gazpacho, which has a millennial tradition that includes Greeks, Romans, and a trip to the New World. I'm Lisa Cheplack, Nutrition Chef with Green Our Planet. We'll see you next time. Bye. And remember, the Earth is the only planet in our solar system that has life on it, which is why the Earth is the only planet that has such beautiful blues and greens. So let's remember to protect our planet and all of the life on it. Bye.